Next question will begin with Bill. Is from your perspective, how did Atherton get into such poor financial situation?
Quite simply, spending more than it comes in. However, I think that there are some mitigating circumstances. Costs have escalated in the benefits areas. I think also revenues have dropped recently because of property taxes have gone down. Houses haven't been reselling, and so I believe that the town also underestimated what the changes in those rates would be. There's been a significant miscalculation on what we thought the property taxes were going to escalate at. That we had them in the forecast at 1% going up, and they're minus 1.25% down. The pension plans and our health care costs for our employees has escalated as it has across the business. However, we still need to know that we're going to make significant cuts when we're going to overspend. We need to make sacrifices and come back with a proper budget. Thank you.
Thank you. Jim?
Well, I think that, many things have to be looked at, but the main reason why we're in this bad shape at the moment is because, as Bill says, our revenues have declined and we've not been smart enough to decline the costs at the same rate as the revenues. I think we are taking substantial steps at the moment to try to correct that, and we are working very diligently on new union contracts so that we can hopefully change many of the things that cost us money. But we've also spent, as I said, last year, $900,000 in legal fees. Now, many of these costs, in my belief, was caused a long time ago by bad management. And so we have to be very careful in dealing with our employees. We have to make sure that we don't deal with them in such a way that we end up paying multiple hundreds of thousands of dollars in legal fees.
Thank you. Carrie?
Well, with a community that is largely supported by its property tax, it's obvious. We were eating the fat while it was good, and now the fat's gone and it's going the other direction. So, what do we have to do? Well, Warren Slocum's out there and he's reducing your property taxes, but that's also reducing this town's income. So therefore, we have to compensate for those shortcomings. We have to adjust hard, and we have to make sure that we're prepared for better conditions in stabilizing this environment that we live in. Clearly, we have some other expenditures, and they're legal expenditures. And can we stop those legal expenditures? Some we can, some we can't. But we still have to be smart on how we're doing business. So with all these combinations, we're reducing our gross income and we're running negative numbers or close to, and as Jerry said earlier, we need to start planning better.
Thank you. Jerry?
Well, I think it's a little more complicated. If you look at 2007, 2008 as kind of a base year and compare that to the 2010, 2011 budget, property taxes have gone up 7.5%. It's our operating revenues that have gone down almost 11%, 10.9%, while operating expenses have gone up 1.6%. And other items that are affecting us against 2007, 2008 are sales taxes are down 116,000. Business licenses, remember we were collecting more for business licenses than we should. That about a $445,000 difference. Building permits are down $546,000, even though that's a little different category. Police, we're taking in revenues from grants and things like that, down $239,000, and then other items are down about $300,000.
Thank you.